Mike Catt was in front of the media earlier in the week, and he said that he and his coaching staff and the players feel they're in a good place and they're going in the right direction. And like maybe they just need a little more time for the fruits of Mike Catt's labours to be a little more obvious to the uneducated eye. But so much of the build-up has been put on offloading or the lack of offloading in our game. Having watched back the Wales and France games, Matt, are you seeing situations and opportunities where an offload was on the cards, where one would have been possible, so that guys are getting over the gain line and have at least one hand free? And was there, if there was someone on their shoulder, the pass was there? Are we missing chances to offload?
Dave, there's one thing we're seeing from across the globe. The response to rushing defences, and offload smashes rushing defence. Because by its very description, you go through the line. Once you can get through the line, that rushing defence is at a disadvantage. So the teams that are winning games are the teams that are getting most line breaks through or offloads. So Ireland, bottom of line breaks, bottom of offloads. Top of passes, top of tackles, top of collisions. So the problem we have, so to answer your first part, we have to bring this back to our game, because it's the response to rushing defence. Okay, so we have to. Now here's the problem. It has been systematically coached out of our players for many years. It is not in them anymore to do it. This is the multi-phase game is dead. It's over. The game has moved on. We've got to think about it. France are dominating this competition with the lowest passes, lowest collisions, lowest rucks, but they have the highest number of line breaks and the highest number of offloads. But their players at club level, at junior level, at under 20s level are coached to do it. Ireland used to be Irish Rugby. When I arrived in Irish Rugby, I learnt a lot about the skill and art of offloading from Irish coaches and players. Now, and I became an admirer of it. And that is now back in New Zealand, and Australia are now coaching their young players the same skills I saw being coached here when I arrived in 1999. So Australia and New Zealand are going, wow, hang on a minute. So if you watch the New Zealand forwards in the Super Rugby that starts this weekend, watch their footwork before contact. Watch how they're getting into the space using their hands. We're just not doing that. And we could wish it and say it, but we're years away from getting that back to our game. It's a major error and a massive problem to winning games going forward.